Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement. They went to a movie every Saturday night. Make a film or photograph of something. A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement. The film was shot on location. A thin sheet of, usually plastic and usually transparent, material used to wrap or cover things. Photographic material consisting of a base of celluloid covered with a photographic emulsion, used to make negatives or transparencies. A medium that disseminates moving pictures. Film coverage of sporting events. A thin coating or layer. The table was covered with a film of dust. Record in film. The coronation was filmed. Look through a book or other written material. Throw or toss with a quick motion. Flick a piece of paper across the table. Cuz to make a snapping sound. A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement. Shine unsteadily. The candle flickered. Flash intermittently. The lights flicked on and off. Twitch or flutter. The paper flicked. Cuz to move with a flick. He flicked his bic. A light sharp contact, usually with something flexible. He gave it a flick with his finger. A short stroke. Remove with a flick of the hand. Touch or hit with a light, quick blow. Flicked him with his hand. A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement. A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement. A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement. A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement. A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement. A representation of a person or scene in the form of a print or transparent slide or in digital format. Graphic art consisting of an artistic composition made by applying paints to a surface. His pictures hang in the Louvre. A visual representation of an object or scene or person or abstraction produced on a surface. They showed us the pictures of their wedding. A situation treated as an observable object. The political picture is favorable. Show in, or as in, a picture. Illustrations used to decorate or explain a text. The dictionary had many pictures. A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement. A graphic or vivid verbal description. Too often the narrative was interrupted by long word pictures. A clear and telling mental image. He described his mental picture of his assailant. Imagine. Conceive of. See in one's mind. The visible part of a television transmission. They could still receive the sound but the picture was gone. A representation of a person or scene in the form of a print or transparent slide or in digital format. A typical example of some state or quality. The very picture of a modern general. A form of entertainment that enacts a story by sound and a sequence of images giving the illusion of continuous movement. The set of elements common to two or more sets. An artifact that has been created by someone or some process. They improve their product every year. Commodities offered for sale. That store offers a variety of products. A quantity obtained by multiplication. The product of 2 and 3 is 6. A chemical substance formed as a result of a chemical reaction. A product of lime and nitric acid. A consequence of someone's efforts or of a particular set of circumstances. Skill is the product of hours of practice. An artifact that has been created by someone or some process. They export most of their agricultural production. The quantity of something, as a commodity, that is created, usually within a given period of time. Production was up in the second quarter. A display that is exaggerated or unduly complicated. She tends to make a big production out of nothing. A presentation for the stage or screen or radio or television. Have you seen the new production of Hamlet? Economics, manufacturing or mining or growing something, usually in large quantities, for sale. He introduced more efficient methods of production. Law, the act of exhibiting in a court of law. The appellate court demanded the production of all documents. The act or process of producing something. Shakespeare's production of poetry was enormous. The creation of value or wealth by producing goods and services. Provide evidence for. The blood test showed that he was the father. Pretending that something is the case in order to make a good impression. That ceremony is just for show. Take someone to their seats, as in theaters or auditoriums. The usher showed us to our seats. Indicate a certain reading of gauges and instruments. The thermometer showed 13 degrees below zero. Indicate a place, direction, person, or thing, either spatially or figuratively. I showed the customer the glove section. Show in, or as in, a picture. Be or become visible or noticeable. His good upbringing really shows. Something intended to communicate a particular impression. A show of impatience. Give an exhibition of to an interested audience. She shows her dogs frequently. Give expression to. She showed her disappointment. Establish the validity of something, as by an example, explanation or experiment. The mathematician showed the validity of the conjecture. A social event involving a public performance or entertainment. They wanted to see some of the shows on Broadway. Finish third or better in a horse or dog race. He bet $2 on number 6 to show. Give evidence of, as of records. The diary shows his distress that evening. Make visible or noticeable. She showed her talent for cooking. The act of publicly exhibiting or entertaining. A remarkable show of skill. A film made at home by an amateur photographer. A film or TV program presenting the facts about a person or event. Having a three-dimensional form or appearance. A movie with images having three-dimensional form or appearance. A play or film whose action and dialogue is interspersed with singing and dancing. A play or film whose action and dialogue is interspersed with singing and dancing. The first print of a movie after preliminary editing. A movie featuring shooting and violence. A brief film, often shown prior to showing the feature. A movie without a soundtrack. A movie without a soundtrack. A movie without a soundtrack. A pornographic movie. A movie that apparently takes place at a slower than normal speed, achieved by taking the film at a faster rate. A movie with synchronized speech and singing. A movie with synchronized speech and singing. A movie that is made to be shown on television. Involving or relating to three dimensions or aspects, giving the illusion of depth. Lifelike three-dimensional characters. Having a three-dimensional form or appearance. A movie with images having three-dimensional form or appearance. Containing or constituting or characterized by pleasing melody. A play or film whose action and dialogue is interspersed with singing and dancing. Characteristic of or resembling or accompanied by music. A musical speaking voice. Talented in or devoted to music. Comes from a very musical family. Characterized by or capable of producing music. A musical evening.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.